Ho, ho, ho. I'm such a dork. Happy Friday, Fan Clan. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're staying warm. It is like negative 40 degrees outside right now with the wind chill. Negative 10 without the wind chill, but like negative 40 with the wind chill. I had to go outside a couple hours ago to kind of shovel off the driveway a little bit. It is cold. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying warm if it's as cold for you, or if you're on the East Coast preparing for this coldness and winter storm that is coming your way. I hope you guys stay safe. But I love this time of year, so I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. What I don't love is this booster box right here, this set. I do love this set. I really love you. I love you, and I hate you at the same time. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The price points on VSTAR Universe still out of control, actually going up a little bit. Booster boxes right now hovering right around $100, even more expensive. I've seen a lot of pack breakers doing $15, $20 for a booster pack, which is absolutely insane to me. Don't FOMO. I know that there are people opening up 100 booster boxes at a time, which makes this set even more appealing because you see all these cards, and it is a ton of fun to open, but it's a ton of fun to open at a reasonable price point. So I would wait, don't FOMO, don't overdo it. Pay attention to the prices. They're going to come down as more reprints happen. Watch people like J-Love or Opossum, but people who know where to get this product at decent prices. They have made recommendations before. I don't know a whole lot about Japanese product. I personally messaged like 100 stores in Japan trying to find some sort of deal so that way I could hook the Fan Clan up with some better pricing, but it's out of control. So pay attention, look around a little bit, and wait. Be patient. Wait for a lot of these, a lot of the reprints to come. It's going to bring the prices down. At least that's what I'm hearing. That's what I've been told. Kind of what we saw with VMAX Climax. But we are going to continue to give booster boxes away because prices make me mad. So first of all, congratulations to Dream Thief 1901, the stealer of dreams. Dream Thief 1901. You are the winner of a brand new VSTAR Universe booster box. Probably this one right here is going to be yours. So all you have to do is just message me your details. You can find me on Instagram at danny.phantom, or you can find me on Twitter, danny__o, or just shoot me an email, dannyphantomcontent@gmail.com. We're going to keep giving away booster boxes of these every week until the prices get better. So if you want to win one, all you have to do is leave a comment down below. That's it. That way the random comment picker can do its thing. Don't worry about subscribing. Don't worry about liking. If you enjoy the content, you can do those things. But if you don't enjoy the content, you shouldn't have to. So just leave a comment so that way the random comment picker might pick you. With that being said, we're going to jump into VSTAR Universe today. We're going to talk about VSTAR Universe. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about Japanese sets, but I have done a lot of homework, a lot of research, looking at pull rates. So if you know more, please leave a comment down below, and associating values with each of the pulls that you can potentially get, so that way you know if you don't want to wait and you really have the ability to spend money to open up VSTAR Universe, that way you know what you should be spending, because this is the expected value currently. Now these prices are going to continue going down, so don't, like, this video isn't going to last super long. I pulled a lot of the data for this video a couple days ago already, and some single prices are already coming down a little bit. Some of them will go up in price, but some of them, a lot of them, are going to go down. So we're going to flip you guys around so you can see what I'm talking about. This is just VSTAR Universe on eBay right now. You can see $119, $96, $204 for 2 boxes, $97, $117, absolutely insane, $120, $120, $97. This is crazy. This is a Chinese variant for $77. That's why it's a little bit cheaper. $105, $115. Very, very crazy. These are the artworks. If you haven't seen these already, I would highly recommend just checking them out. They're beautiful. I mean, this is what we're going to be getting in Crown Zenith. Unfortunately, we're still going to have the yellow borders for Crown Zenith. You're not going to have the silver borders, but it is broken up into 4 different rarities, not including VMAXs or regular Radiants or regular Hollows. 4 special artworks that you're going to see. You have art rare cards, which you're going to get about 3 per box. Special art rare cards, which are the SARs. Those are, I think, like 1.2 per box or something like that. I have the pull rates written down on the Excel document that we're going to look at in a second here. But if you haven't seen these artworks, I just kind of wanted to go over them so that way you can see the visuals. Lots of really, really cool artwork. You have the super rare cards, which are basically some supporter cards. You have secret rare energy cards, super rare energy cards. This is 1 per booster box. You're going to get 1 super rare energy card. And then the ultra rare cards. Now, these, I think, break down to like basically 1 per case. God packs are like 1 per every 4 cases roughly. So it is pretty tough. Some of them are very difficult, which is why some of the price points are extremely high. But we're going to look at it here so you can see a lot of the art rares have gone down in price a lot already. You can pick most of them up for $3 to $4 if you're somebody who really wants to collect the singles in this set. Definitely can start looking at some of the single pricing, especially for the art rares. You can see the Hisui and Voltorb, $4, Cricketune, Megmortar, those are $4 to $4.50. The Oricorio is $5, the Lapras is $4, the Manaphy is $6. You have a $14.58 price point for the Sleepy Mew. Now that is a card that's just going to be a little bit more in demand because it is such a popular Pokemon, so it's going to have a higher price point. But you can see for the most part, the Deoxys is $4, the Diancie is $5.50. And what I did was I basically looked at eBay, looked at completed listings, looked at Pokedata.io to get a good feel for where the market is, and I kind of averaged everything together. So I didn't take anything that was too high, I didn't take anything that was too low. These are price points that you will basically be able to find to buy these singles right now if you so choose. The Pikachu, now there is a set of 9 cards, and correct me again if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, 9 cards that make up a God pack in VSTAR Universe, and these are all of the baby God packs, or whatever you want to call it, which has the Bidoof, the Riolu, or the Bidoof, the Pikachu, the Turtwig, the Paris, the Poochyena, the Mareep. These are very difficult to pull, so you're looking at like 1 in every 4 cases. So we do have $180 for the Pikachu. These are, like I said, a lot more difficult to pull, which is why you have higher price points. The Riolu is $13, the Swablu is $18, the Duskull is $18, the Bidoof is $25, Turtwig is $18, Paris, Poochyena, and Mareep are all selling for $14 a piece. And then we've got the Galarian birds here, Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, which are $5, $4.50, and $4 respectively. Then we've got the special art rares, which you get a little bit more than 1 per booster box. We've got the Leafeon V-Star at $45. These are all over the board. A lot of them are closer to that $10 to $12 mark. NTV, $17. The Simisear V-Star, that's a beautiful looking card, $30 for that one. The Suicune V, a lot of people's favorites, $21 for that one. The Lumineon V is $14.50. The Glaceon V-Star, another fan favorite, $38. I'm not going to go through all of these because you can kind of take a look at the spreadsheet, pause the video if you don't want to listen to myself talk, which is totally fine. Mewtwo V-Star, $40. I'm just going to kind of highlight some things. You've got some cheaper ones like a $9 Drapion V, a $9 Zamazenta V. The Regigigas V-Star is $11. Hisuian Zoroark V-Star is $35. The Charizard V, a little bit more expensive, $40 for that one, and the Charizard V-Star is $70. Those are the ones that we pull in the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. So those come as promos in our Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. I get a little confused about these guys right here, the full art supporters that are actually SARs, that are actually secret art rares. So I know you can pull multiples of these in the same booster pack, because we've done that before. But some of these are they're going to manipulate the price point of your averages. So like the Irida here, which is selling currently for $212.50, and even the Cynthia's Ambition at $85. It's going to drive that average price point up for your secret art rares quite a bit. But then you've got some cheaper ones like the Charon's Carry here selling for $12, the Colress's Experiment for $13, even the Grant only $7.50 on that one. Melanie $25, Raihan $25, and Roxanne $30. Those are also secret art rares, but then you also have super rare cards, which are full art trainers. Nothing too expensive here outside of maybe the Alessa's Sparkle, which is $140. You have the Hisui Friends and the Sinnoh Friends, which I believe that is how they are named in VSTAR Universe in Japan, and then it translates over to Friends in Hisui and Friends in Sinnoh for the English translation. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Those are $60 and $70 respectively, but then you've got the Professor's Research at $7.50, Volo at $11, and Boss's Order at $12. Then you've got the gold cards, these gold cards, which are a lot of people's fan favorites. I have one just kind of chilling over here right now. This is the Arceus right here. Let me just it is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Oh, you can't even see. There it is. Look at that. Oh, that's the Arceus right there. So I love that card. But there is the Palkia, the Dialga, the Giratina, and the Arceus. The Giratina, the most expensive by far right now, selling for $180. the Origin Form Palkia 65, the Dialga V-Star selling for 80, and then the Arceus V-Star 128. So how does that all break down? So I watched a bunch of different videos. I read a bunch of different articles, a bunch of different Reddit posts to try and understand completely what pull rates look like in this set. And basically, when we go over art rares, you're going to be getting 3 per booster box, which are these cards over here. Now, I thought it was very important to not have prices manipulated, since 9 of these cards are made up by a God Pack, which is very difficult to pull. I wanted to remove that completely from our average expected value because I thought it would be really important. So on average, when you take the average pricing of all these cards here without the God Pack included, you are looking at $4.75 is the average price point that you can spend to get each one of those art rares. So when you pull the card on average, it's going to be $4. You might pull the Mew, which is going to be more. You might pull some cards that are less, but on average, $4.75. That equates to an average of $14.25 that you're going to be able to pull out of art rares in your booster box of VSTAR Universe. When we talk about the secret art rares or the special art rares, the SAR cards that are in here, you're looking at pulling 1.2 per booster box, which is why we have some booster packs where you get a special art rare and then also a special art rare that's a full art supporter. You get 1.2 basically per booster box at an average value of $29 per special art rare. Now, this is going to be impacted a little bit by this Irida, so it is going to be manipulated a little bit. You're going to have higher cards like the Leafeon V-Star, like the Glaceon V-Star, but that happens, right? Sometimes you pull cards that are worth more, sometimes you pull cards that are worth less. That's why we look at an average. So an average of $29. So 1.2 times 29 as an average, you can expect a value of $34.80 out of your booster box of VSTAR Universe. And then we've got the trainer supporter cards, or if you just want to call them the super rare cards over here. On average, you're going to pull 1 out of every 5 booster boxes. A 0.2 is the pull rate for that one, and at an average value of $50.08. That equates to $10 in average value per booster box of VSTAR Universe. Then we've got the gold cards, which is 0.051 out of every case, roughly. I have seen some cases that have opened up a couple more, so it might be a little bit higher, but 113.25 is the average value of each gold card. Like I said, these prices have already come down a little bit, not too much, but that means you're going to have an average value of about $5.66 per booster box when it comes to the gold cards. Now, the other thing to remember is there are Radiant cards in here, like the Radiant Charizard does have a little bit of value to it. There are some ultra rares in the set, like Hatterene VMAX, that have a little bit of value to them. Not much, but a little bit that adds to that box total. And then you also have that secret rare energy card. Those are all basically selling for about $6 a piece. So you could technically add that to the total of our booster box here on average expectancy of $64.73. However, I did not because it is so difficult to pull that gold card. So I was like, well, do we really want to add that $6 when you know you're going to be getting a secret rare energy? This is about the price point that I would feel comfortable paying for a box of VSTAR Universe right now, $64.73. You do have to factor in shipping and things like that because a lot of time it can be expensive pulling things over from Japan. And this is still well above MSRP, but as demand or as printing supply starts increasing and reprints occur, demand will be more easily met. Some people will be focusing on Crown Zenith in the US, so there's not going to be as many of these cracked. You will see that booster box price go down, but on average, you should pull approximately $65 of value from your VSTAR Universe booster box, which is why I think that that is at least a fair price right now of the going rate of VSTAR Universe. So when you start looking at price points and you see, okay, well, I really want to get a box of VSTAR Universe, but the cheapest I can find is $100. I'm hoping this trims your expectations down a little bit, trims the FOMO down a little bit, because you can see, okay, there are some really cool cards in this set. I really want to pull that Glaceon V-Star, or I really want to pull that Irida, but maybe I'll wait a little bit for the prices to come down, because even right now I'm only going to be getting about $65 worth of value out of my VSTAR Universe booster box, and I want to wait until the prices get closer to that price point before I start spending money opening this set. It is a lot of fun to open, but at this point in time, still way too expensive, so I would definitely hold back a little bit. Don't go too crazy with it. I hope you guys enjoy the content. I know I really need to do a lot of work understanding the Japanese market a lot more, and I know a lot of you have asked about that, but honestly, I spend a lot of time focusing on the English market because that's kind of what my job is, right? And it's it takes up a lot of my time. So trying to understand this is kind of like learning a whole new trading card game. So like I said, I kind of lean on a lot of other content creators for their knowledge because they are so much more intelligent when it comes to this level of things. But I will continue to try my best. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for everything. If you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. It goes a long way for the algorithm. If you don't enjoy the content, don't worry about it. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday weekend. We will have a video this coming Sunday on Christmas Day where we do alternate art hunts to see how many packs it takes us to hit one. I hope we have a video on Sunday. It'll see how long it takes to render. But thank you guys so much for everything. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.